Hi there, I've got lots of updates for you today. I'm going to tell you what we did in Juneau, as well as what is going on with the SODAGATE on board the Sapphire Princess. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Wednesday. It is May 21st of 2025, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please be sure to click on that subscribe button, and if you appreciate my updates, please give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, so thanks for your help. Let's start at the very top talking about SODAGATE, as it were. Really a big mess with the situation with Princess and what they're doing with soda. So up until we boarded the ship, and it started off that if you had the soda package, you could have canned soda for no extra charge. If you had the Plus or Premier package, you could not have a can of soda without paying for it. That's on embarkation day at lunchtime. By dinner time, they had told us that, and everybody else I saw in motion, that if you had the soda package, the Plus package, Premier package, did not matter what you had. If you wanted a can of soda, you had to pay for it. On this ship, it is $2.65. So that's where we've been since dinner time on embarkation day there on Saturday. Well, here we are, and it is Tuesday, and good friends that we're traveling with, our Let's Go family members, go down to get a soda, and they ask for a fountain soda. You know, a can of, well, they ask for a soda and they're given a can, and they say, no, thank you, I don't want to pay for it, I'll just take the fountain soda. And the gal tells them that, nope, you get to have a can of soda because you have the soda package. And they're like, that's not what we've been told. We don't want to have to pay for it. And so to make a really long story short, they have had another crew meeting to explain the situation, that if you have the soda package, you do get to have the canned soda included. If you have the Plus or Premier package, you do not get to have canned soda included. This is really going to have a huge ripple effect. People are sailing on Princess during the Alaska season that do not sail on Princess at any other time. It is their gateway to Princess cruises. So you get people on board, you tell them that they have a package, and then when they check their folio at the end of their cruise, they're going to see all of these charges for these cans of soda that they thought were included in the package. I can just see this coming, and so I'm going to keep my ear to the ground and let you all know what's going on. But will you please let me know what this is looking like on the Princess ship that you are sailing on? Because like I said, it has changed back and forth just during the time that we have been on this ship. The second important thing that I want to let you know about is to be aware that prices are going up. Not too long ago, we saw the price increase for specialty dining, both on the Sun Princess and soon to be Star Princess, as well as the changes in specialty dining prices across the board on the other ships. So that's been within the last month, I feel like, that we have seen that. Then we saw this situation going on with soda. Nobody at Princess gives me a heads up about anything. So I don't have that luxury of having that crystal ball or advance notice on anything. But I am hearing more and more people talking about the fact, like on this ship, that prices are going to be going up on the packages. And so I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know. But I am making sure that on Gordon and I's cruises, we have that Plus package added since we want it for the Wi-Fi. It is faster than it is when you don't have a Plus or Premier package, and we really appreciate that. So, well, I don't appreciate that you have to have the package to have the faster Wi-Fi, but we really like the faster Wi-Fi. And so I'm just telling you that. Do with that information what you want to do with it. Now I want to tell you what we did in Juneau today. So we had a phenomenal day today in Juneau, Alaska. It rained some of the time. Like I've told you before, Juneau is in a rainforest. And so it rains an awful lot here. So the answer when it is raining is not to stay inside. It's to put your hood up and away you go. Don't change your plans because it's raining. If it is a torrential downpour, then put your umbrella up. But if it's just raining, off you go, just with your hood up, and everything will be okay. So it was just in the low 40s today, and we took an excursion that we booked through Princess to go through Tracy and Fjord and see the Fjord Glacier. It was absolutely wonderful. It was overcast and really quite cold today, but well, you know, when you really think of how cold it can be in the wintertime, it wasn't that cold, but it was cold. It was quite chilly outside. And what they do is they take you, you get off the ship right there at the dock. They put you on a bus, take you over to where the boat is that you're going to take on this expedition. Off you go down the Juneau Channel. You go out and you hook in to the Tracy Fjord. I really like that when they tell you, all along the way, they're explaining where you are in the map and giving you a really good idea of what's going on. So you disembark from the ship and they have you meet ashore. So right when you get off the ship, there is immediately a really nice situation that they have set up where they've got bus parking and they have got the tour guides waiting there for you, holding up a sign with the number of your excursion. So we went there, hopped on the bus, about 5 or 10 minute bus ride over to where the boat is located, that they take us on this excursion. So they take you back down the Juneau Channel and then you hook a left and head on over to enter the Tracy Fjord. And there was a lot of ice in that channel. It was really cool to get to see that. We're earlier in the season. And then you come to a fork that you're going to either go to the North Sawyer Glacier or the South Sawyer Glacier. So going down to the South Sawyer Glacier was just absolutely so much ice there that they knew they couldn't navigate that. But luckily the channel going down to the North Sawyer Glacier was wide open. So we got to go see the North Sawyer Glacier today. During this excursion, we saw so much wildlife. Right there at the glacier, we saw 2 or 3 mountain goats. Along the way, though, we saw a lot of whales. We saw an otter, a brown bear, several eagles, and stellar sea lions. That's the other thing that we got to see. So I highly recommend this excursion. I have done it once before. I did it at the end of June on a Holland America cruise, and then there was enough ice gone in the channel there that we went to the South Sawyer Glacier. So I thought it was kind of fun today that we got to go see one that I hadn't seen yet, but they are spectacular glaciers, both of them are. So it's a really special experience to get to go see them. And I love both when I went before on Holland America and today, part of what they do is they get a piece of the ice out of the water and break it up and you can buy a drink. So you can either get it, they had Pepsi products on the boat, they had Alaskan beer, they had rum to make different kind of drinks, whatever you wanted. But what they were doing that was really fun is they had a little bit of this blueberry flavoring they would put in with some Sprite, and it made a really pretty drink, and you got to eat it with drink it with the glacier ice. It was only $4 if you wanted like one of the other drinks at, you know, different prices. But it was really fun to get to do that, and we just really and truly enjoyed it. The entire excursion is through breathtakingly beautiful scenery, and so we had just a fantastic day. We met on shore at about 9:50 and we returned a.m. and we returned back to the dock at about 5:30 p.m. So it is quite a ways, and we really enjoyed it. Highly recommend that excursion. So Gordon is going to include a bunch of the footage and the information that goes with it just right after I say goodbye to you. So keep your eye on that. And the reason that we put this out there is not only to let you know what we did today, but it's really hard to find reviews of a lot of different cruise line excursions. And I feel like what we're sharing with you today gives you a really good idea of what we experienced and what we saw. It is quite a long ride down there to see it, but like I said, the whole way it is absolutely beautiful. And once you turn into Tracy Fjord, it's a fjord. It's absolutely beautiful. And so like I said, it's really worth going to see it. So enjoy it. Let me know if you've got any questions about the Sapphire Princess, about anything else going on, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye. extends 15 miles from here to the end of the glacier, and it joins the Stikine ice field.
You know, I have my glasses on so I don't cut you out of the picture. Yeah, more. Zooms really fast as you're driving.